everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ako si Hazel, your everyday girl just trying to live life with purpose, faith, and a whole lot of gratitude. Buckle up because today's vlog is simple, but I promise you, God's fingerprints are all over it. Let's go! So, the day started with a mission. I headed to TESDA with my nephew named Eloyd. I love this kid. There's something so special about walking alongside the young people in your life. Not just physically, but in their journey too. Suportahan na to atong mga pamilya guys. Dili lang sa istorya, kundi sa buhat. That's family. That's how God designed it. After TESDA, we walked from TESDA all the way to Overton under the blazing heat of the sun. Grabe ang init guys, but honestly, that walk was one of my favorite moments today. We talked about our plans, our dreams, the important things in life, and I realized sometimes God puts you in uncomfortable situations, like a hot, sunny road, just so He can get your full attention free from distractions. Ang Ginoo dili mag-usik sa imong panahon. Even a simple walk under the sun can be a divine conversation. We eventually parted ways and I carried the warmth of that conversation with me for the rest of the day. And next stop, I headed to the city to charge my phone. And guess who I got to see? My former co-workers at 3 o'clock. The lovely, the warm, the genuinely kind Ate Flor and Ate Rhea. Guys, there are people in your life who just feel like home. That's these two. We sat down, nangaon mig pan nga gidala sa mama ni Ate Rhea, and we had a hot choco. Simple joys. Did I capture it on video? Absolutely not. Because my phone was still charging. Mawjud na siya guys. But you know what? Not every beautiful moment needs to be recorded. Some moments are just meant to be lived. And while I was waiting and my phone was charging, I did something I always love to do. I opened a book and read. Grabe guys. There is something so peaceful about sitting in a cozy place with good people nearby and just losing yourself in a good book. 3 o'clock really gave those quiet, soul-nourishing vibes today. Reading is one of the ways God speaks to me, through words, through wisdom written by people who walked before us. Proverbs 4:7 says, "The beginning of wisdom is this, get wisdom, and whatever you get insight." Ang paan, hot choco, ug mga maayong tao, a good book, and a fully charging phone, that truly is a grace-filled afternoon. So, after 3 o'clock, I hopped on a jeepney heading to 7-Eleven Bagong Silang. And guys, God never runs out of sweet little surprises. Guess who was on that same jeepney? Hazel, and she was with her family. What are the odds, right? But we know, with God, there are no coincidences. Every encounter is intentional. Nakatagbo mi sa jeep, and you know what she did without me even asking? She paid for my fare, just like that. Grabe ang kabuutan, guys. That small act of kindness, it wasn't small to me. It was God saying, "I see you, Hazel. I've got you covered." Even the little things. Mauna ang klase sa tao nga gipadala sa Dios sa imong agianan. Dili lang maayo ang ilang pulong, maayo pud ang ilang buhat. Hazel, if you're watching this, thank you so much. God bless you and your beautiful family. That simple gesture carried more meaning than you know. Matthew 10:42 says, "And whoever gives one of these little ones even a cup of cold water because he is a disciple, truly, I say to you, he will by no means lose his reward." Kindness, no matter how small, is never lost in God's eyes. And so I arrived at 7-Eleven Bagong Silang, heart already full from the jeepney blasting, and it was about to get even fuller because waiting for me there was a new friend named Miss Dane. Now, a little backstory. Miss Dane is one of the kind friends of my non-biological brother Lloyd, and you know how it is. When someone is close to someone you love and trust, there's already a sense of connection even before you meet. Lloyd has good people around him, and Miss Dane is proof of that. Ang tinuod, dili ko makapangutana og mas maayo pang introduction. A friend of my brother is a friend of mine. From the moment I saw her, I could already feel it. She has this welcoming vibe, this warmth, this light about her. Ang tinuod, Moingon ka nga, Ginoo mismo nagpadala niya. We were both so happy seeing each other. She even bought a drink for me and for herself. So generous, so warm. And then, she handed me her very first gift to me. She gave me white paint and something else that is a total secret wrapped up inside. I haven't opened it yet, but I will be opening it right here in front of all of you at the end of this vlog. So do not skip to the end. Watch the whole thing and let's open it together. Pagbantay mo natay reveal sa katapusan. But guys, I have to pause here because Miss Dane said some things today that I cannot just keep to myself. She talked a lot and honestly, I just listened. I talk less, she talks more. And I think that's exactly how God intended our meeting to be because every word she shared carried weight.
I want to learn experience from other people because I don't want to experience bad experiences. Jesus is my Lord, He's my friend, He's my confidant.
So let me share with you a portion of what she said, and I want you to really listen to this. Miss Dane said something like this, and I'm paraphrasing from my heart because her words stayed with me. She said that in this life, you have to know who you are before you can truly give yourself to anyone or anything. She said God has to be the foundation, not people, not circumstances, not even your plans, because everything else will shake. But if God is your ground, you won't be moved. She also said that she's still in the process, still learning, still growing, but she's no longer afraid of the journey because she knows who walks beside her. Guys, did you feel that? I felt that in my chest. This is the kind of company that grows your soul. That's God-sent friend, not just someone who makes you laugh, but someone who makes you think, makes you reflect, and ultimately points you back to Him. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." Miss Dane was that for me today, even in just one afternoon. The sky was getting dark, and Miss Dane had so many things to do at home. So, we said our goodbyes and went on our separate ways. Ganahan ko ani nga klase sa adlaw, kay meaningful and God-centered. As I passed by through the city on my way home, I made one last stop. I bought my favorite vegetables. Yes, vegetables. Because self-care is also loving the body God gave you. Atong alagaran ang lawas nga gihatag sa Ginoo. And then I went home, ate my dinner, and quietly thanked God for every single moment of this beautiful, extraordinary day. Okay guys, the moment you've been waiting for. Miss Dane, if you're watching this, thank you so much. This is so special to me already before I even open it. Salamat kayo. Alright everyone, let's open this together. Oh my. Guys, look at this. I don't even know what to say. This is so thoughtful. This is so her. Mao ni ang beauty sa bagong friendship nga gitukod sa Dios. Even the gifts they give you carry meaning. Miss Dane, you didn't have to, but I'm so glad you did. God bless your heart, truly. So guys, today was not a fancy day. There were no grand adventures, no highlight reel moments, just people, conversations, faith, books, a jeepney ride blessed by churrusel, vegetables, mga lalay, and a very special gift from a new friend. But that is the life God calls us to: present, purposeful, grateful. If there's one thing I want you to take from this vlog, it's this. Dili kinahanglan nga dako ang imong adlaw para mahimo kining makahuluganon. Ang presensya sa Dios bisan sa gagmay nga butang mao na ang pinakadako nga blessing. Thank you so much for watching. If this blessed you even a little, hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs to smile today, and subscribe so we can do life together. God bless you all, and remember, every ordinary day is a gift. Palangga mo kayo sa Ginoo, and so do I. See you in the next one. Bye!